안녕하세요 여러분. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel Learn Korean with Clara 쌤. 한국어 같이 배워요. Today we are going to learn how to say hello and goodbye in Korean. There are two ways to say hello in Korean. When you meet people in everyday life, you can say either 안녕하세요 or 안녕. The first is a polite form. It is equivalent to hello and also to good morning, good afternoon, or good evening in English. For example, you say 안녕하세요 when you barely know someone, or to elderly people, or to your boss, etc. In fact, if you need to be polite to someone, you can use 안녕하세요 to greet them. On the other hand, 안녕 is an informal form, like hi in English, often used either between friends or to people you know well. Unlike 안녕하세요, 안녕 has a special feature. The expression 안녕 can be both hi or bye in English. You can use it in both cases freely depending on the situation. Here is a short conversation between two friends. Youngsim has bumped into Mina on a campus. They haven't seen each other for a while. 영심 greets her. 안녕, 미나야. 오랜만이야. 잘 지내? 응, 잘 지내. 너는? 난 잘 지내. 미안, 나 지금 수업이 있어서 가봐야 해. 다음에 한번 보자. 그럼 나 갈게. 안녕. As you can see here, we use 안녕 as hi and also to say bye when leaving. Of course, there is no confusion about this because we understand very well whether it is hi or bye depending on the context. In the case of goodbye with a polite form, how do you say it in Korean? Well, there are two ways to say it depending on the situation. 안녕히 가세요 and 안녕히 계세요. Seeing this, you may wonder why there are two forms to say goodbye and what is the difference between these two expressions. The secret is the verbs after 안녕히. 안녕히 means at peace in good form. If we look at the first one, 안녕히 가세요, 가세요 comes from a verb 가다, in English, to go or to leave. So this expression is used by the one who stays towards someone who leaves. For example, your aunt has visited you at home. She has been with you and your family all day and goes home at night. You tell her 안녕히 가세요 to say goodbye. Go home well in peace in a way. And the second expression 안녕히 계세요. 계세요 comes from a verb 계시다, which is a polite form. The meaning is to stay or to remain. So it is used by the one who leaves. For example, you have been invited to your friend's house for his birthday. When you leave your friend's house, you say 안녕히 계세요 to his parents to say goodbye because it is you who are leaving. So it's as if you were telling them stay in peace in English in a way. On the other hand, if it's between friends or with people you know well, you use informal expressions. 잘 가 or 잘 있어. The principle is the same. The first one, 잘 가. 잘 means well, and 가 comes from a verb 가다, to leave or to go in English. So the one who stays says 잘 가 to someone who leaves. On the other hand, for 잘 있어, 있어 comes from a verb 있다, to stay in English. And the one who leaves says 잘 있어. As we have just seen here, depending on the case, you can use one of the two expressions. When you meet someone for the first time, what can you say in Korean? The first expression is 처음 뵙겠습니다. The verb 뵙겠습니다 comes from 뵙다. It is a verb in a polite form. It means to meet in English. 처음 means the first time, so this expression means nice to meet you in English. The second expression is 만나서 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다 comes from a verb 반갑다, to be glad or to be happy in English. 만나서, whose infinitive is 만나다, means to meet. 뵙다 and 만나다 have the same meaning, to meet, but 만나다 is an informal verb. 만나서 반갑습니다 is equivalent in English to I'm glad to meet you. You can also simply say 반갑습니다 by omitting 만나서. Even though you just say 반갑습니다, the meaning of the expression doesn't change. Here's a short conversation when you first meet someone and how you can talk to the other person. Here, Mina and Daniel meet for the first time, and they greet each other. Mina starts by saying, 안녕하세요. 처음 뵙겠습니다. 저는 김미나예요. The first sentence means, hello, nice to meet you. And the second one means, I am Mina Kim. For the second sentence, if you want to know more, I've made a video that talks about this topic. It will be released pretty soon in this channel. Then Daniel answers her. 안녕하세요. 저는 다니엘이에요. 만나서 반갑습니다. Here is a little exercise for you. You've met your classmate on the campus. How would you say hi to him? The first one, 안녕하세요. Or the second one, 안녕. Which one is the best answer in this situation? That's it for today. We have learned the basic expressions to greet someone in a polite way and also in a casual situation. Hope this video is helpful for you guys. I'll be back soon with lots of other useful videos, so please look forward to it. Thank you for watching and good work everyone. See you next time. 다음에 또 만나요. 안녕.